Meteorologist Oscar Fanalone with meteorologist David Baxley bringing you up to date. Go to Durncam up in Troy and you can see we've got some heavy rain coming down, and the winds are really buffeting both obviously the streets, any vehicles on it, as well as the camera itself. And my attention was called to that semi that's been staying right there for the last few minutes. So I'm not sure if he stalled out or there's problems. I don't see anybody else on the road. But you can see it's kind of a stormy situation. They had a little shot of heavy rain a while ago, about 30 minutes ago. Now they got a big line moving through the area. There's still I'm sorry, there's not. There's a severe thunderstorm warning for much of central and southern Pike County until 1:15 this morning. And look at the satellite and you can see this radar. And it's that part of the line now that you see zipping through Coffee County up into northern Dale County through Fort Ruckert around Daleville, and also down into central Geneva County. There is until 1:30 a severe thunderstorm warning for western and central Geneva County, much of Coffee County, and the northwestern part of and southwestern part of Dale County, and also that area we mentioned up in Pike County. Further north also in Russell County, west of Columbus. But you see down here, we were watching that activity that's moving through Geneva, through Enterprise, and up toward Ozark and Arrington earlier, and now moving into Barber County, pretty much covered up with lightning and heavy rain. But we're not seeing any more developed south of I-10, and now it looks like most of the rain for the Dothan area will be from that squall line back to the west, which is still probably about an hour away, maybe it's a little 55 minutes. But again, what we're seeing now in that agriculture in Geneva will clip the Dothan area on the western side, and more of that may spread out and include much of Dothan. But much of southeastern Henry County and eastern Houston County will avoid that rainfall. Let's go to David Baxley at the wall, and he has a little bit more.
Yeah, I don't know if you saw this, Oscar, but the latest storm report coming in, this is from Arrington. You just mentioned that we, oh, here goes another warning, but in Arrington, let me get back to that warning in just a second, but Arrington, tree down on County Road 72, and also we have a tree down, looks like this happened about 15 minutes ago, tree down on a Highway 231 in the Ewell area of Dale County too. So that one area that came across not too long ago, that came across sections of Dale County has really caused some problems. Looks like we got some trees down in the general vicinity of Ozark and up toward Arrington as well. There's the activity up here in Pike County. Now let me get to this brand new warning, or the continuation of a warning. We have 60-mile-per-hour winds possible, and also the potential maybe a little bit of hail. And you know, the interesting thing, and Oscar, you see this also in the National Weather Service chat, they say possible tornado. Again, this is a severe thunderstorm warning, but it does say in the wording here that we're reading off the National Weather Service, it says possible tornado. So that's something we're going to watch
where
for,
was, where was this at?
This is for, they're calling Coffee, Dale, and Geneva County.
Okay, so it's just, like you said, it's kind of an update on the previous warning.
Okay. And tell you what, why don't I just read the warning real quickly, just so we can kind of figure this out. Thunderstorm warning remains in effect until 1:30. Just a few minutes ago, the severe thunderstorm located along a line extending from around Arrington, as we see some trees down there, to about 6 miles southwest of Sampson, as we've been mentioning as well, moving east around 35 miles per hour. And again, there's no confirmation, and I know we said possible tornado. That's just the wording of the Weather Service. Right now, technically, it's a severe thunderstorm warning. What that generally means is that there's some potential that they're watching that this could develop. And you do note there is a little bit of a curl to some of these thunderstorms. And I will mention this. You may have seen this also, Oscar, as we're looking at the National Weather Service chat. It says we're seeing a general uptick in the strength of the line that is moving into sections of our viewing area. So here's one area we're really going to have to focus on these thunderstorms right through this area that seems to be training right across areas around Enterprise to Fort Rucker, up through Arrington, out up into Barber County, very close to Clio, Louisville, also around, say, Texasville. And then here's the main line with a whole lot of lightning that could cause some power outages, maybe damaging winds as well. Again, right now we have a severe thunderstorm warning in effect. That does include Geneva County, Dale County, Coffee County, Pike County. Oscar, let me send it back over to you real quickly as we wrap this up. We'll have more updates throughout the overnight period.
Yeah, we're still watching that line back to the west, so if the National Weather Service out of Tallahassee sees an uptick in that energy, that will bear watching, over the next 2 hours as that line approaches, then moves through the Dothan area. We'll be back in a little bit.
Want to stay informed and entertained? Like us on Facebook today for the latest news, contests, half-price deals, and more.
You've been watching a WDHN Storm Team Severe